There will be comparisons given what the new kid on the block, SABC, the sort of turnout that we saw for its strike action just a few days ago, threatening COSATU, although both sides say that it's not a competition, that more workers need to join the labour movement, but tomorrow it's all about workers' rights.
Welcome to the media briefing on the state of readiness of the May Day rally to be held on Tuesday. I'm going to hand you over to the PS of the hosting province of the national event, Comrade Kolani Malamulele.
Thank you, Program Director. The Congress of South African Trade Unions in the Eastern Cape, together with its alliance partners, welcomes all its national affiliates leaders in commemoration of May Day, scheduled to be held tomorrow, which is the 1st of May 2018. Our National May Day rally will be held here in Nelson Mandela Bay Metro at Isaac Wilson Stadium, kwaZakhele. The event will be addressed by the President of COSATU, Comrade Sdumo Dlamini, President of the ANC, Comrade Cyril Ramaphosa, General Secretary of the SABC, Comrade Blade Nzimande, and SANCO President, Comrade Richard Mdagane. The choice of Nelson Mandela Metro was deliberate on our part to liberate our people in this area from the exploitation and suppression of workers and their communities from the chains of Athol Trollip and the DA. Under the leadership of the notorious DA in the recent weeks, we have noticed the collapse of service delivery. This is the highest charging municipality on rates, leading in electricity cuts and generate income on reconnecting fees. The outsourcing is very high. Business is being given to outsiders, and costs of doing business are intolerable. Some of our working class communities have been experiencing water outages since last week. It is for this reason that workers and the communities want to restore Nelson Mandela Metro under the Alliance control, restore the sound relationship between municipality workers and managers, rebuilding the Nelson Mandela Metro as an economic hub, make service delivery accessible and affordable. Our state of readiness is as follows. On logistics, the stadium is fully secured and paid for, which is that Wilson Stadium we're talking about. Stage and PA system and decorations all done. Public toilets in place. And all security requirements have been complied with. The rally will be preceded by the march, which will start from Jolly Square, where workers will gather from 8 in the morning and proceed at 9 to kwaZakhele police station to hand over a memorandum to Nelson Mandela Metro representatives and Department of Labor at 10, and thereafter proceed to the stadium where the marchers will be addressed by the leadership of the Alliance, as indicated above. The issues we're raising for this May Day, where workers stand ready to defend their rights and fight for the decent wage increases, include the pending national minimum wage. We shall ensure that workers are ready to pursue the following campaigns that were adopted by COSATU CEC: recruitment, membership retention and service to our members. Provident Fund, which is comprehensive social security reforms. National minimum wage and living wage campaign, total banning of labor brokers, anti-privatization, reliable public transport, opposition to e-tolling, anti-corruption campaign, national health insurance, occupational health and safety. Those are the campaigns we are focusing on. We warn all those employers with the tendency to intimidate workers from attending May Day to refrain from such tendencies. We urge workers to approach COSATU or our trade unions or affiliates offices if they are facing any kind of intimidation. This 2018 May Day is a first building block towards the 2019 general elections, and victory of the ANC will be in the best interest of the working class and the poor. We call on our members and their communities to come and celebrate with us. With that, we thank you very much, Chairperson.
We'll take the first round comment. Natasha?
Yes, thanks for inviting Baba. Welcome. My name is Natasha Piri from 8 and 7 Now Afro Worldview. I think for me, you celebrated May Day when your affiliate, COSATU, is still on a bike strike. I think for me, will that not affect your May Day celebrations tomorrow? Will workers be ferried in by buses or not? Also, how many people are we expecting to come here in PE? And also, Babskum, I don't know if you had the liberty to comment on this, but maybe just paint a picture for us, a contrast from last year. Last year in Bloemfontein, we saw the then President Jacob Zuma being glued. Any indications of that happening this year? Or, yeah, just that.
Can we take a package if possible so that we deal with that once and for all, Chairperson? If there's any other. But then if there's no other hand, okay.
JD from the SABC. Mine is just to ask, we know that SABC and ANC will also hold their own rallies tomorrow. Are you worried that this may affect yours?
Thank you very much, and thanks to the Provincial Secretary for having read the COSATU statement in anticipation and preparing for a successful tomorrow, which is indeed happening. Look, I will deal with just 2 questions. The first one being that last year we had an experience in Bloemfontein where a national rally of COSATU was not concluded because we started with a march which was very successful and the attendance was excellent, but as we came to the stadium it was clear that no speaker was going to be allowed to speak in that march given the issues at the time. That was in 2017. We're in 2018 and a lot of change has been happening. We are here in the Eastern Cape, Nelson Mandela Bay. The leadership of the Alliance will be addressing all the workers here tomorrow with no disturbance. Actually, throughout the country. We have indeed sent a clear message, because that spot of last year, COSATU, having had a discussion after, took a clear and a conscious decision to say there should be no booing. We must listen to leadership, and actually this May Day, a message of COSATU must be very clear, not being diluted by anything. So we guarantee you that the leadership, I'm sure, will best place to deal with the two processes tomorrow. All what we are saying at the national level is that we call upon all workers to work together, because their enemy is one. It's monopoly capital, and they will be dealing with that. There should be no way tomorrow could be used as a fight amongst workers. It's a fight against the system, which is capitalism. So we're looking to a very successful process tomorrow without any clashes amongst workers.
Yeah, thank you, Chairperson. And thank you to the President of the Federation. On the second question, having other activities by tomorrow, we have told ourselves as the Federation and the Alliance in the province to say, let's focus on our own activity and not bother ourselves about other activities, because we are a peaceful organization with our alliance partners. We were told firstly that NUMSA or SABC, they are having their own rally closer to the stadium. But we have since got another information, President, today to say they have since moved a bit further. But also our march was to pass to where they are going to be on our way to the stadium. We have just again said we are prepared to change our route, negotiate with the police so that we don't go past where they will be, because it might be seen as if we are provoking them, even though we applied for the route first. So in order to be this kind of a peaceful alliance, we are negotiating to take another route from kwaZakhele police station to the stadium. Also the SADAW workers, as the Federation, we are currently dealing with the internal challenges of SADAW, and to show support and solidarity to SADAW, we have arranged with some of our affiliates to make sure that they carry SADAW members to the stadium. So there's that kind of an arrangement to show solidarity from other affiliates of COSATU.
How many people have said? How many references?
The target at the stadium for us is to fill the stadium into capacity. That's why we're doing this kind of mobilization work. And we were told that the stadium is plus minus 20,000. And so far, we have been able to mobilize, and we believe that that stadium will be full into capacity, according to the work that we have done with our affiliates and the alliance partners. So you can go there and see for yourselves tomorrow. Thanks.
Any other questions? Without any other questions, thank you very much for joining us, comrades.
campaign uyakukhangela mbala
Cosman.
uyakukhangela